Today on the channel, the revolution apparently will be televised with the WWE Mattel Elite defining moments, Ricky Saints.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, back again with another WWE Mattel Elite Defining Moments Ringside Collectibles exclusive unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got Ricky Saints back for his second time in the line. But of course, for all your Ricky Saints needs, Defining Moments needs, and everything else under the sun, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And old Ricky Saints, this is his second figure, as we did get a main event we unboxed on the channel a couple of weeks ago. Check out that review if you did miss that. And we'll do some comparisons later on in this video as well. But here he is in a Defining Moments. And I got to be honest, I had to film this intro to this video a second time. It's very hard for me not to call him Ricky Starks still for some reason. He's been Ricky Saints for 8 months now, maybe something like that. But he'll always be Ricky Starks in my heart, I guess is what he's going to be. But if I mess up, you know what I mean. It's Saints, Ricky Saints now. And Ricky Saints, quite the performer, just joined the main roster on SmackDown about 2 weeks ago as I'm filming this. We'll see where his career goes. This being a defining moment feels a little strange for me. To me, a defining moment is Ultimate Warrior WrestleMania 6 holding up both title belts. Hulk Hogan winning the world title from the Iron Sheik once upon a time, or slamming Andre the Giant. You could go to Randy Orton getting kicked out of Evolution with the thumbs down. Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, the retirement match. I mean, there's a lot of truly defining moments. And I guess at the end of the day, this could be a defining moment in Ricky Starks' career. I'm just not sure if he's had the career yet to be warranted a defining moment, much like LA Knight of the past. And you can even make the argument with Rey Fenix just recently, or Penta. Now, Rey Fenix's debut on the WWE roster, that is a bit of a defining moment where Ricky Starks kind of been around the block, was over there at NXT, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know. At the end of the day, everybody's going to have their rules of what truly is a defining moment. This one, to me, personally, not as defining as some of the other defining moments we've gotten over the years, like Macho Man Randy Savage when the Ultimate Warrior beat him at WrestleMania 7. You guys remember that one? Never forget, never forget. Never forget Ricky Starks, ringside exclusive sticker, defining moments, Ricky Saints, Ricky Saints up there at the top. Ricky Saints on the side, Ricky Saints on the side, George Hackenschmidt and Karl Gotch squaring off on the bottom. Then you got the glamour shot, you got the blurbage going on there as well. Jibber jabber on the bottom, but some interesting jibber jabber down here. Adult collector 14 and up. I don't think we see that very often. Very interesting. We have that on this packaging here as part of the ringside exclusive. Could that be because of that bruised Cody Rhodes we had, Mick Foley with the bloody mouth, and the upcoming bloody New Jack figure being in this line? Is this the adult collectors line going forward and they're just kind of slapping it on all of them? That could be the case. I'm not exactly sure, but time will tell, I guess. Welcome to the revolution. It is televised, and its leader is Ricky Saints. He takes a back seat to nobody. He doesn't get in line. He is the line. He's not living the dream. He's living the reality. And the reality is Ricky Saints is the absolute truth. Ready to show up and show out. On September 27th, 2025 at No Mercy, the revolution began as Ricky Saints became the NXT champion. All right. So it says he became the NXT champion, but then they have him displayed here with the NXT North American title belt. So that's a little strange. I think, didn't he have the North American title first? Then I don't know. It gets all fuzzy there, but I think there's a little bit of a mix-up. A little bit of a mix-up right there, I think, going on. Get Ricky Saints looking very Michael Jackson-esque over there. And then he got his autograph down there. Is that a Michael Jackson inspiration, or he's moving the hat or something? I never liked Michael Jackson. Never liked Michael Jackson. Even as a little kid when Bad and Thriller and all that stuff was out there. I was very little at the time, but it was not for me. I'm a metalhead kid. Michael Jackson always seemed weird to me. There's so many people that love him. Now my kids are starting to like, oh, this Michael Jackson. I'm like, get out of here with this. See you later. Goodbye. I get it. He's one of the most popular artists of all time. But man, he does nothing for me at all. Never did. And the truth, that's my truth. That's my revolution that's being televised. Ricky in the package looking good. No twist ties? How about that? How about that? No twist ties involved with old Ricky Saints. He's not that dangerous of an individual that they have to have him locked down, I guess. Get that out of there. See you later. Goodbye. And what do we got for Mr. Saints here? A little twist tie action. You know, we love a little twist tie every once in a while. Get these out of here. Get him straightened up a little bit. Very good. He's very defining as far as his posing in the package, old school Mattel style. Now, extra hands here. We get the specific Ricky hands. We'll get into those. We get traditional gripping hands, traditional fists of fury. Choose your own Ricky Saints hand combination. We do get the North American title. Always fun to get title belts from NXT. This one we seem to get a lot. It feels like it's been a while since we've had an NXT championship. Maybe was Ego? Did All Ego Ethan Page come with one? I can't remember, but we don't get him a lot. We've got this one just recently with Obafemi as well, but now we get it with Ricky Saints. Don't call him Starks. But now, speaking of him, we get Ricky Starks out of the package here. I just did it. Look at that. Ricky Saints out of the package. He does got the Von Erich claw hand, going back to the claw days. He's going to put it up. And I'll never forget when I met another claw enthusiast, one Baron Von Raschke. I've met him about 1 million times in my life. Oh, hey, Baron, how's it going? But one time I got a picture with Baron. I wish I could find that picture. I got to search that thing out. But I was getting a picture with him, and he's like, put up the claw. And I said, nah, I'm good. He goes, put it up. So I was like, all right, fine. I put up the claw. Had to do the picture, the whole rigmarole. We know how it goes. We know how it goes when you're dealing with the Baron. If you met the Baron, you know what I mean. Salt of the earth, though. Even though he was a Nebraska Cornhusker, Todd McFarlane. We're not big Cornhusker people around here. But the Baron's okay in my book. Ricky got the head here. I know this is Ricky all the time. Very good head sculpt here. So good job by the Mattel team. I know who that is. Even has those ears that are kind of out just a little bit. And there used to be this kid on the old playground that could fold his ears in and he could like tie them all into a ball. He could do both of them. And it was a wild thing. It's like, where did his ear go? He folded it all in there. Wonder if Ricky Starks could do that with his ears. Look like he could, maybe. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Little mustache game, little dirt on the chin. Got the slick back hair, looking good. Looks like Ricky Saints to me. Got the jacket here, nice soft goods, kind of leatherish feel to it. Looking very nice, a little extra class. Absolute repping his vodka brand. You think he'd want to do Wheatley like Cody, but nope, he's his own man. Absolute vodka all day long for him. So we got Absolute on the back right there, right, Todd? That's why it is. Todd doesn't know wrestling, so I can pull the wool over his eyes every once in a while with these jokes. You do got the black wrist tape painted on there. You got the smooth criminal hand here. He's going to do all kinds of stuff. You never know what he's up to there. Got the RS on the trunks on the front. You got the gold, black, and white attack looking pretty good. Saints on the back. New Orleans Saints. I believe he's from Louisiana. I think that's why he has the Saints as the last name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Got the same kind of color pattern going down into the knee pads. And you got the white and black attack as far as the boots do go. Typical Elite Articulation looks like arms all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, hands back and forth, side to side removable, head back and forth, side to side removable. Looking good there. Ab crunch, waist articulation, splits. Oh, very tight, but we got the splits there. That right leg sticking on us, but it does move. Leg goes up for the big boot, thigh cut, double jointed, pinless knees. The hits continue. Boot cut, ankles back forth, side to side, up and down. A little loose in that right ankle. We've seen that historically lately from Mattel in their Elite line. An interesting looking Ricky Starks figure. Should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%. What do you know? He's going to fit there. Old Absolute Ricky Saints. Don't call him Starks, even though I will occasionally. First time in the Elite line. What is next for him? Could we get another main event? I think actually what's next for him is a Championship Showdown 2-pack with Ethan Page. If I'm not mistaken, that should be out around the corner. Have to imagine maybe another Elite after that if he's lucky. And if he can really catch fire, maybe an Ultimate next year. We'll see what ends up happening. But this Defining Moments is a pretty big jump for him in his early infancy of his WWE SmackDown career here. But we did get Ricky once upon a time in the main event line like 2 weeks ago. Very similar figure. Basically the exact same figure. We're getting all the reuse out of this guy here. Very similar. Very similar across the board. Just a little extra detail on the Elite, but not terribly different on these. You could mix and match these a little bit more. If you want to make this a little bit more Elite, you could put that vest over. You can move these hands back and forth between them as well. So if you're a customizer, somebody wants to play around with stuff, if you had to choose between the two, I think all day long you're going for this, unless you're going price point only, which this is obviously a little bit cheaper. But two different Ricky Saint figures very soon here. And then I grabbed one. There's many. We got about like 6 or 7 from the Jazzwares days. Similar but different. That's what we're going to call that. Similar but different. It's just, it's Jazzwares, and it's similar but different. There it is. Yeah, so there you go. But there it is. Ricky Saint's defining moments. Any thoughts on this one? Do you like the Jazzwares ones better? Are you hoping for an Ultimate Edition? What's your hope for Ricky Saint's in his career? He had a match against Cody, beat Matt Cardona. Where does he go from there? I guess we'll find out sooner rather than later. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel and all the content it does bring. You know there's plenty of stuff to keep you busy each and every single day. Appreciate the support out there. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. Join my wife, Angie, and I as we break it down. We talk business hat stuff. We talk action figures. We try new foods and all points in between. And while you're here, check out my book, available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It is the complete guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers and the complete guide to the Jakks Class Superstars series. Both available right now, as I said, Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So for Ricky Saints, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Hey,